Alright guys, welcome back. You are still tuned in to Funtastic Fridays, and we're here with you every single Friday from 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. So from your ear that tuned there, it is time to talk the thing with Kim. Yeah?
And ball them out with Jada.
You know say that already sound safe on radio.
And go on clever with
Deva.
Alright, everybody.
Say sometimes you have it.
Every time. Every time.
Relax now.
Hey, ladies, them nice,
Every time. Piece we need to work out that part with ball out with,
No, that bad.
You see, all the song them for a ball out.
No, King, you always the brand of that thing. But that you have good publicity and you have good publicity because there's no bad publicity. Yeah, so it can work.
We're going to work with that. But yes, for this week's topic, Talk the Ting with Kim, we're going to be discussing tips for making a New Year's resolution and keeping it.
Oh, yeah,
Not buying a talk about the keeping it part, we learn all these ways how to make it.
Only thing Elephant Man tells me is keeping it jiggy.
Yeah, we've been keeping it jiggy still. That jiggy they've been keeping, By the way, sorry, what is that?
The Wednesday dance.
Kimmie not a dance. Oh, yeah.
Yes, you actually.
It could have worked.
Ellie boss it. Ellie even collect him royalties.
Here we go,
Right?
Here we go. Hey, I hope you know this. Here we go.
Fizzle, man.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, so we're going to be discussing tips for making a New Year's resolution and keeping it. And as usual, guys, I would love a discussion. I want to know what you guys think. If you agree, if you disagree, if you no feelings.
Yeah.
If you have some suggestions, some ideas, we're willing to learn. Because it's not a one-way street right about now. It's a two-way. And the police are up on our street here. We both listen to each other, yeah?
As Kimmie put it formally, let me just put it straightforward. Participate, people.
Make we know one thing.
Say something.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
Your
Don't be
number
shy.
one, get a cardboard.
What? Get a what?
Cardboard.
To keep your resolution?
You know what? You see?
You say you too?
I agree with her.
To do with the cardboard.
So that way you can see it and be reminded.
So, what if you don't have cardboard? You can't use nothing else?
You see, that's how that's how ladies end up
Let's
doing
just make it pretty.
That's how ladies end up.
Make it pretty, that's important.
That's how ladies end up, You ask them,
Get a
why you do nothing from the ear? I don't have the cardboard.
No, that's not ladies, it's a picnic. Children will find silliest excuse.
Yeah.
Me don't want to scotch bright.
Yeah.
Me don't want to scotch bright.
What's that?
Scotch bright.
My pencil bright, bro.
You're not a shop now, my boy. A
You're
shop
not
now.
boy, I
Very.
want
That reminds me of the video where the little boy was wrong with his homework.
Yeah.
And the one say, Kingston met me see.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. That's how kids are.
Do something.
So that's how kids are. But we're going to get into it, right? So, are you interested in improving or reinventing yourself this year?
Yes.
Or at least use the new year as a long overdue excuse to get rid of bad habits or establish new good habits?
Yes.
Well, it's officially the time of year when we feel as if we have to turn over a new leaf and have a fresh start. No, I give you an early warning. More than half of all resolutions fail. I'll be very honest with you. But this year, they don't have to be yours. So, traditionally, New Year's Day is considered to be the ideal time to kickstart a new phase in your life. Unfortunately, the beginning of the year is one of the worst times to make a major change in your habits because it's often a relatively stressful time as it's right in the middle of the party and vacation season. So, actually, because usually when Christmas food and so left over, make the food waste. So, you start off January 1st, so you're on diet. But when you look for all the food in the fridge, make it waste. At the worst time to start your diet. Yeah. Right? And then somebody invite you upon January 2nd, January 3rd. You know, so we have a late New Year's dinner for a friend them on the weekend. You're going to show up to cause, So the worst time for really start a resolution.
Jen born the first, my sister's
So you have a next celebration already. So
two
whatever it is start for plan for, it don't mash up, right?
in
And
February.
so you're supposed to be broken in January. So look at our friends you get. Oh, no, I'm
You're going to take the freeness.
Oh,
And you carry a container for carry your yard. Right?
Yeah.
So it's the worst time because it's right in the middle of the party and vacation season. However, this doesn't mean that New Year's resolutions are bound to fail. So though many fail, they're not bound to fail.
Yours go off.
Yeah, yours not for fail.
Right.
So let Funtastic Friday guide you on how to properly make a New Year's resolution and, more importantly,
Keep it.
how to keep it. So, don't set yourself up for failure this year by vowing to make huge changes that will be hard to keep.
I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Right? Yeah, we're not doing that. Instead, follow these 8 steps for successfully making a New Year's resolution that you can stick to for the long term. So, number 1.
That's 10 fingers, Jill.
No, you can't count.
You can like
I did this.
iPhone user. Right? So,
Android users will be like this.
hold on, Carty say my dad start after my birthday, so you don't know Pharaoh.
Oh yeah.
Pharaoh was a
Can't-
6.
She can never put
So she
herself
can't
in
put
that.
her exactly.
But she start January
January 1st, and my birthday on January 6th. So you tell me for eat vegetable and juice.
But you know, and them the dinner and them gonna go eat. Let me get a salad.
We're not about that life. So live your life, right? So pick one thing.
Yeah.
So tip number 1. Pick one thing.
Yeah.
If you want to change your life or your lifestyle, don't try to change the whole thing at once. It won't work. We're not go around it. We're not if nor but nor maybe it not go work. Instead, pick one area of your life to change to begin with. The trick in how to make a New Year's resolution is to make it something specific, so you know exactly what change you're planning to make. If you're successful with the first change, you can go ahead and make another change after a month or so. By making small changes one after the other, you still have the chance to be a whole new you at the end of the year, and it's a much more realistic way of doing it. So last week we just sort of start talk about this, and that's what inspired me to have this topic this week, how to set it properly, right? And then most people, we decide say January 1st is a whole brand new person that never exists before. This is me now, you know. And then we have habits. We have some really dirty habits that we have through. Mega say I really come and talk to myself too. Alright, some really dirty habits that don't just go away like that. Them say it takes at least 21 days to break a habit, and all of a sudden January 1st you wake up. You go sleep January 31st maybe, and you wake up
Stop eating chicken.
so December 31st.
December
And all of a sudden, you said January 31st. You go sleep December 31st.
iPhone user heard it. Yeah. Yeah.
So you go sleep December 31st, and you wake up back, and all of a sudden, all these dirty habits, you know. New year, new me, and all of a sudden you know what call you, because nobody at all you know, right?
New phone, who this?
New year, same drunker.
No, we're not encouraging that this year. We're not encouraging that.
Same wings.
So really, what we want you guys to do is, instead of having all these plans, because I think as much as I'm a supporter of vision boards, it can sometimes make it a bit too
big.
Yeah,
because
you have so many things up. Listen, and those things upon it.
Under yet. Don't forget to add it just.
And then not even no, but it's not even that. Them have the order and never go for the license yet. Never start learning to drive. You never start the first step. But you have this. You understand? But you have the order upon it, and then you have about 6 different. I actually think for some people. Yeah. It's about a pretty vision board. It's not about the goals. As you say, make it pretty.
Big up on the vision
certain
board.
Certain people in the studio did say, make it pretty. You know, make it pretty.
My house glittering.
And if you interest in my vision board popping more than yours, it's probably not a proper goal.
My cardboard are bling.
Right?
Me never said that.
So,
but true, no.
We have to ensure.
So
I like the vision board idea, but you see, if you don't know exactly, you like a process, you don't have a game plan, then it's a waste of time. It's decoration. God no. So if it is that you're not, you know, in a reach a level there, come in a reach a level there.
Big up to everybody who's still on the vision board from 2015.
Yeah, we're not saying not do it, you know, but we'll say if you do it, you have to ensure. And we had a whole topic about vision boards in the past. Y'all can go check it out on our page, well, our channel, YouTube. Go to Funtastic Fridays, right? But yeah, if you want to start simple, if you want to be very realistic, pick one goal. One, right? And then number 2
just like
is
grips them one at a time with the goal.
One at a time. And then for number 2, pick the right goal. Right? So pick the right resolution.
This one tricky now.
Yeah, so you'll give yourself the best shot at success if you set a goal that's doable and meaningful too. A lot of these resolutions fail because they're not the right resolutions. And the resolution may be wrong for one of 3 main reasons. It's a resolution created based on what someone else our society is telling you to change, it's too vague, or you don't have a realistic plan for achieving your resolution. So those are 3 reasons, or the 3 main reasons that resolutions fail. Right? You actually created this because somebody will tell you, say, that you have to do.
Follow fashion.
Somebody will tell you, our society tell you, say, boy, you need to own a couple brand name in your closet this year.
They live next door work and them I say, oh, me need a car.
Me need car all of a sudden, you know? Yeah. So you created that because of somebody else, not something that you want. Your goal is too vague. As Lionel said earlier, I get $1 million a year. Oh, you can get it.
Not even know.
You don't even know the first thing.
By the crook.
Same so. And some people lean towards the crook, but we're not doing that.
And they end up in another goal.
No, and they end up in a nook.
That's why the man said save the $6,000.
No, you see, we're not even giving that energy, right? And you don't have a realistic plan for achieving your resolution, right? Right? So your goals should be smart, and we all have heard this, or most of us at least. If you haven't heard it, let's introduce you to it. Your goals need to be smart. So we're gonna break down the acronym SMART.
Oh.
S, specific.
Okay.
So S stands for specific. Your resolution should be absolutely clear. Making a concrete goal is really important rather than just vaguely saying, I want to lose weight. You're not gonna get up and just say, I want to lose weight, right?
Yeah, put something to it. Put something.
Yes. So you want to have a goal. How much weight do you want to lose, and at what time interval? 5 pounds in the next 2 months. That's going to be more effective, right? You actually have a goal, and you know exactly what you're aiming for. So it's not about you get up, all right, this year, make us fit. How you going to get there? What's the aim? What's the process? How long is it going to take you? You have to think about them something there, right? So be more specific with your goal, your resolution. M, this is the second letter in the acronym SMART, measurable. This may seem obvious if your goal is a fitness or weight loss related one, but it's also important if you're trying to cut back on something too. If, for example, you want to stop biting your nails, take pictures of your nails over time so you can track your progress in how those nails grow back out. Logging progress into a journal or making notes on your phone or in an app designed to help you track behaviors can reinforce the progress, no matter what your resolution may be. So your goal that you set needs to be something you can measure, something you can check back. So let's say weight loss. Most people always say take pictures of yourself when you start in the journey. Them say have the before and after, because that's where you're gonna see the goal, the progress. You know, you can check those and say, boy, I realize say nothing not changed for the past 3 weeks. Or you can try to
the tight pants too. You know?
Or exactly your clothes. I always tell you before anybody else tell you your clothes, tell you first. Whether you gain or you lose weight, your clothes will be the very first thing to tell you,
and
right?
If your clothes start talking, don't be alarmed.
Yeah, it's just
boycott them though.
No.
Boycott clothes? We're talking Jada off the air afterwards.
Right? So we need to ensure that the goal that we are setting is measurable, something we can check back on. Right? Achievable, that's the third letter in the acronym SMART. This doesn't mean that you can't have big stretch goals. So we can't say you can't make $1 million, you know.
Right.
But trying to take too big a step too fast can leave you frustrated or affect other areas of your life to the point that your resolution takes over your life. Y'all get obsessed with it, right? So for example, resolving to save enough money to retire in 5 years when you're 30 years old is probably not realistic. But saving an extra $5,000 a month, when it was a per day, a month maybe that may be realistic. That's achievable, right? And if that's easy, if you think $5,000 a month, that can make that, then slide the number up to an extra probably $10,000 a month, probably 15 or even 20,000 a month. So ensure something achievable, right? We're not gonna do the $6,000 per day because who does that? None of us are really in a position to do that, and probably even if we were, probably we'd have divest the money otherwise, right? But just start small and simple and ensure it is something you can achieve. Because you see, when you set the target too high, it's a 90% chance. Eventually it's gonna seem like okay, just too much. I can't manage this, so you know what? Let's not bother try, right? R in the acronym SMART is relevant. Here's where you need to think about the big picture. Why are you setting the goal that you're setting? Is this a goal that really matters to you? And are you making it for the right reasons? That you want it or somebody want it for you? You know, so enough of it, especially Jamaican mothers. You know, say, yeah, I'm say you put a little weight and if you lose some, you know, do you want to lose weight for you or can your mother take lose weight? Right?
True.
Or probably a friend say, you know, say, your clothes, it's sort of outdated. They need 2 brand in this. You want the brand clothes or you want to wear it because your friend them say you need to wear a brand? Not irrelevant to you. Right? So ensure it's something that matters to you. You're not doing for nobody else but you. Because guess what? Who are putting in the work? I know them, you know. I know them I go buy the brand. I know them I carry the brand clothes come and say, Kim, Jada, Lionel, I buy you one so and so. I make sure I buy you a Givenchy. Right? Because them probably get for them Givenchy don't have in the VEN, it's like a VANG.
Yeah.
Right? So you know, so the knockoff them probably carry come.
Or no watch you knock, yeah.
Right? No watch you knock. But what I'm saying is that you can't create these goals for anybody else because at the end of the day, who are work for it? Now you. That's what I'm saying. You can't please people because at the end of the day,
It's nice.
same way so. Same way so.
The night come we go to bed.
Exactly. So ensure that your goal is relevant to you
Yeah.
Me.
and nobody else.
Nobody else.
And then the final letter in the acronym SMART is time bound.
Oh, T.
So like the achievable part of your goal setting, the timeline toward reaching your goals should be realistic too. So that means you're going to lose 50 pounds by weekend. Tomorrow's weekend. It's not going to happen.
Oh.
Right?
I have 50 pounds this week.
Right? This week, but for done tomorrow.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
not going to happen, right?
Cancel.
So you need to be realistic with the time that you're going to give yourself as well. That means giving yourself enough time to do it with lots of smaller intermediate goals set up along the way. Focus on these small wins so you can make gradual progress. It's important to note that if you're building a habit, you're planning for the next decade, not just for the next couple of months. A habit or something you feel plan long term. If you are intentionally trying to develop a good habit, that's something you want to keep around, right? And that's something you also want to do for the next 2-3. If it's working out, you're not plan to work out for the next 2-3 months because the reality is the fitness or the fitness level you're going for is not going to just be maintained naturally. You actually have to work to maintain.
Yeah.
Right? So it has to be a long-term plan. Tori said, look for me, just a step in like me nice. But you're well nice.
Big up to Tori and the baby.
And the baby, the fantastic baby. Big up yourself. I make you late. We know. Don't take the blame.
No, Kim, I don't like you put blame on the baby.
No, that's what
Baby
people do.
smart.
That's what people do.
First year.
Listen, so why else you have kids and babies?
Well,
you
no.
blame them. That's what I hear parents
Why-
say.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh?
I know I'm muted.
And you don't have a child, I don't have.
So you need to talk the things them. You need to
Miss
ball.
Jane, I'm going to talk with Jane right about now.
Right? So we need you guys to plan your goals and your resolutions smartly. So they need to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. All right? Step 3, plan ahead. So making New Year's resolutions is no walk in the park. So not something you just wake up January 1st morning
Moves back.
and say, this me I do, you know. You actually need to put some thought behind it, guys. Like reason, look into yourself. Not literally, I don't know how you do that. But look into yourself and figure out what you're working on, why you're working on it. So learning how to keep New Year's resolutions is even harder. To ensure success, do not wait until the last minute. You need to research the change you're making and plan ahead so you have the resources available when you need them. Here are a few things you should do to prepare and get all the systems in place ready to make your change. Read up on it. Go to the library, get books on the subject, whether it's quitting smoking, taking up running, yoga, or even becoming vegan. There are books to help you prepare for it, or just use the internet. And plan for success. Getting everything ready so things will run smoothly. If you're taking up running, make sure you have the sneakers, clothes, or even an iPod loaded with energetic sounds at the ready.
Yeah.
You can even enlist someone to partner with you. So what we're saying, guys, plan ahead. You can't just get up tomorrow and decide, say, you're doing this. Like for me, when I started saying, you know, I'm going to start workout and whatever, I like to research things. When I really take information from random people, I would like to read up on it myself and know how it go. So I started researching exercising, how to exercise, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, watch a million videos, see what the different tips from different trainers are, and take sense from everybody and make one big ball of sense, right? So like I learned stuff from just videos and the internet. Don't work the same body part 2 days in a row. That is one thing. So for example, if you're doing upper body today, don't do upper body tomorrow. Your muscle needs time to rest.
You didn't even come with the information.
Me tell you my research. I research. So you need to give, because guess what? You don't build muscle when you're working out. You build muscle when you're resting.
If you use it too
and if you use it too often, it's going to strain it, injure yourself, and you're not going to get the growth. And guess what? If you work out 24/7 and you're not getting enough sleep, you're wasting your time.
What do you know about the sleep part?
Exactly. Your body, that's when the body builds muscle.
Okay.
Right? Another thing is that it's probably not saying has to, but it's a plus if you work out in the morning than in the evening. You know why? Firstly, chances are is before you eat breakfast. So you see, when you're working out, you're burning energy stored up already. So it's not like you ate food and then that energy you're going to use up now for your workouts. You have energy that's stored up, so you're basically burning off existing fat and whatever that's already in your system. When you eat a meal and then you go work out, chances are the meal where you eat, you're going to use for workouts. Right? And also another thing is that when you work out in the morning, it keeps you more accountable, because you remember the workout where you do this morning. So you see when you go lunch, you're going to say, John, I'll start a workout that the rough, no, I'm not going to eat the rice and peas today, you know. Go. But then when you work out in the evening, not saying you can't, because you still can, I used to.
Yeah.
But when you work out in the evening, you have a better chance of saying, I'll work out later.
Yeah, less meds.
Most people do that.
Yeah,
I'll work out later, so I can have the chocolate cake, and I can do this. So you give yourself more free range with eating certain things, because you know you're going to work out later. But you see, when you work out in the morning, you're not wasting that anything. I remember when I started doing that. Yeah, man, when anybody come with cake, yeah, I'm good. It was the easiest thing for me to say no to cake, because you see the morning there, then workout they never fun. I'm gonna try OD, yeah?
Yeah.
So it sort of keeps you more accountable. So I learned all those stuff with research. And also talking to people, like I've DM'd fitness people and be like, yo, I want to do this now, what you think? And some of them will actually reply. So I'm just saying, guys, do your research. Don't just get up tomorrow and say you want to get an Audi. Find out which place them sell Audi, what's the price range for an Audi, what the steps you need to take. Oh, I need to get my lessons in, I need to get my license, I need to find out, do your research. Don't just get up and do it, or you are going to fail.
You see me in an Audi office, Kimmie told me to be there.
Yeah, go and ask question. What you mean? Nothing wrong with that.
You think Audi sell past
Nothing wrong with that. Go and ask question.
Get a test drive too, but you have to have your learners first.
In my account.
So
with the same 160
go on. You move from 160 by last week?
No, you know, you didn't reach 140 by the end of the show,
true.
so she get about $20 of progress.
No, I did not.
Right? So as I said, there can be no excuses. This is one of the reasons why resolutions fail. So far, guys, more know, what resolution have you guys
I actually
promised yourself?
Mine on my phone.
What is your resolution or resolutions?
Okay.
Give us one.
Give us one at least.
Hold on, let me find it.
So you know remember your resolution?
Listen to me, no man.
I will make it. Remember say I used to make it for yourself.
Remember say January 13, right now it's shady. January 1st.
So it's not been doing,
so I don't know it'll go down.
It's still working, alright. So the first one that I had on my list was
go to school.
I wish. It actually started off with a quote, and it said, if you can't make it through the day, try remember there are 24 hours in the day. So try making it through the next few hours. And if you can't make it through the hour, try making it to the next few minutes. And if you can't make it through the minutes, don't worry, the seconds will work out.
That's technically not a resolution.
Yeah, wait for
It was the goal. It was the goal.
That's motivation, you know, and that's a good motivation. But with a resolution.
So are we saying that we have some motivational quotes, or
that's what was on it? Then I had finding my purpose.
So you want to find your purpose.
That's a very big, broad.
But that's
heading.
a very broad one.
So alright, so now that you've listened to Kim's tips here, right, inside Talk the Ting with Kim, we're gonna revise that list and we're gonna come with a resolution.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it can be pretty and have sense. That's what we're going for. Nothing is wrong with pretty.
It needs to be smart.
Yeah, it needs to be smart. So nothing is wrong with it being pretty, but you can also make it pretty and smart.
And nothing is wrong with that, you know.
So wait, Kim, she have 5-year goal and does
She
have a
literally
line?
have a vision board.
So she has the
have a vision board, a pretty vision board. That's what she has.
So we're going to tackle her, guys, we're going to tackle her and put this thing together so it's actually something functioning, yeah? So,
But when we come back from the break,
Yeah.
we're going to find out, you know, at least one resolution from each of us in here. And then we continue with the topic and wrap that up, all right?
where we're going to get resolution from? Yeah, you need to tell her for, like, for
No,
preparing
I'm not
something.
telling you what to do. Just tell me what your resolution was. And then we see if, you know, how you can fine tune it. Because that's what we're here to do, to help each other. So if, as a team, we can say, all right, Lana, you need to go. We can say to Jada, you know, you say you want to find your purpose. You want to find your purpose by what? What are you going to do first? Are you going to start evaluating yourself, spending more time with yourself to know, do I really enjoy this? Am I doing it because I want it? Or is it become a mother time to do it? Or Miss Jenna go put me out some and I'm going to do it? You know, you have to start evaluate them something there.
All right, don't say any word further, Kimmie. Don't go into any further details. Guys, we're going to go right to the break. We'll be right back. Fantastic Friday continue. Talk the thing with Kim on News Star 93 FM.